Am I excited for the Decidueye event? Whoa, why can I hear me twice? Who didn't pause the stream on the stream? Who did that? Alright, I fixed it. Iron, how you doing? Am I excited for the Decidueye event? Well, that depends. Is one of my absolute favorite generations Generation 7? I think it is. Yeah, I guess you guys say I'm a little bit excited. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's going to be cool. Flying type. Get my controller in order. We're streaming the stream. We're doing a chill one today, everyone. We're going to do a little bit of shiny hunting. Flying type is kind of meh, though. I think what they're doing is they're adding the type that people thought was gonna be the type of the Pokemon that it wasn't. So like they added Dragon type to Charizard, and they added Poison type to Greninja, and Fighting type to Cinderace. I think that's what's going down. How's your day going today? Beep boop. Okay. I believe here's what we want. And I'm like, do you even skate? Nino, welcome in with 43 whole months subscribing. Have I even been alive that many days? Got some work done, glad to hear it. I technically got some work done today too, because I had work to do. I went to work. By the way, everyone, I'm going to mention this a couple of times, because it's going to be very important to remember. This Wednesday's stream is going to be extra special. Okay? This coming Wednesday, we're going to do a tier list stream. And during the tier list, not only will we be bringing back the fridge segment in a big way, we're going to do multiple fridge segments. Whoa! He did it! Oh my god! That's right. Tier list stream with multiple fridge segments. Right now I'm thinking maybe beginning, middle, and end of the stream. Yeah, I don't know if you're ready either. Nino, welcome in, by the way. Good to see you. How are you doing? It's hard to prepare for something like this, and I don't blame you, and that's why I wanted to bring it up today. Okay? This is not going to be the scary tier list. There's going to be a different one. because I think the main point of this stream is going to be the fridge segment rejuvenation. So it's not gonna be the one. It's gonna be a different one. A one with a little less stakes. Because the true star of the show on Wednesday is going to be the fridge segments. I promise you, if you think you have seen a fridge segment before, and I've done a lot of them, these will be above and greater than anything ever produced and committed to film or digital recording. Rare steaks underrated, not gonna lie. Back in my steak eating days, I was a medium rare boy. But I haven't done that in quite some time. It's good though. It's good when it's good. When you make it and do it right. We are going to switch to different music because I just want to do that. No! See them try to throw an ad on me? Like your steaks like Shiny Articuno, rare, almost not even non-existent. There we go. Here we go. All right, everyone. We're doing some shiny hunting today, and then we're going to shiny hunt for a little bit. We're not going to shiny hunt for the whole stream. I'm feeling slightly under the weather, very slightly. I have energy, but it's like the start, you know, and I think I can fight it back. I just need to rest. I can fight it back. I just need to rest. So what we're going to do for the second half of stream is we're literally just going to watch videos. How does that sound? Pinsir hot take. I believe that Pinsir is... well, first of all, I'm always reminded of the episode of the anime in the very beginning when Pinsir was defeated by Metapod because Metapod hardened so hard that Pinsir's spikes on its pincer broke off. And I was like, whoa. You know what they say? The best offense is a good defense. I think someone forgot to tell the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl, am I right? Isn't that right? Yeah, I'm in my React era. Nino. This is a children's show. Oh, my light's not on. Go. But yeah, we're in my React era. If you guys have any oh fuck, yeah, it's PG here. My bad, shit, fuck. You know, keep it PG. Think about the children that are here. Hold on, don't say that, even jokingly. Okay. You'll get kicked off. Okay. if you have any preferably Pokemon related videos to send me, I might choose them for reaction. So if you have Pokemon videos you like, I'll react to them. React Arc. It's Josh CV. Josh CV React Arc. And then next stream is going to be back to the fridge segment arc. It's going to be really big, everyone. I don't know. If you guys are really good, I'll give you a sneak preview of what I'm cooking up for Wednesday. Here we go, egg number 1. Let's go. Let them cook. What am I doing? What's this? I don't know what that is. What's this? Yeah, I'll turn that on. I'm cooking, all right? Y'all are not ready for what I'm cooking. This has been in the works, actually. Like, it's memes for sure, and like we fuck around and we do memes on this channel, but what I have cooked up to bring back the fridge segment era has been in the works for quite some time now, and I think it's going to be pretty big. Hatching eggs feet away from the Great Crater seems kind of dangerous. This is where we do it. No interruptions. This is actually the least dangerous area to do this. This is actually the best spot for it. What if the babies fall off the cliff? Well, they're not shiny. The hell do I care? Not even shiny? What do I care? Hey, listen. That's the world we live in, okay? That's the world we live in. If you're not shiny, then that's just how it is. Haven't done just a regular old shiny hunt in a while. Kind of exciting. Maybe we'll even get a shiny. I've decided that I'm gonna be good at shiny hunting now. I know that I've spent like several years with this brand that I like won't even get shinies. But I think I'm gonna be good at it now. And actually get them more. Because now I have to like find more so I can release them in my challenges. Also, everyone, for Wednesday's tier list, you will have the chance to vote twice for your favorites. You're going to be able to vote once per chat. So if you are watching on both Twitch and YouTube, you can vote on both platforms. That's going to really give you a big advantage in your voting if you're watching on both. So I definitely recommend doing that. Have we ever talked about how Fuecoco's little yellow patch looks very similar to Scorbunny's yellow patch. Yeah, if you watch on Disney Plus, Bob Iger will take me out to dinner. And he's gonna pay for the dinner, so I can order whatever I want. Pretty nice. Usually I have to think about that when I go out. Like, ooh, that's a little pricey. I couldn't possibly get that. That's too expensive. But when Disney CEO Bob Iger takes me to dinner, I order whatever I want. Oh. It's a rainy day out here. How's the music sound? Is it too loud? I'll be honest, it's too loud on my ears. Do we think Sprigatito is going to shine first or Fuecoco? Great question. I was planning on posing that, but I forgot. So thank you for reminding me. It's technically a 50-50 chance. Music can be quieter. I thought so. You know, I was thinking that myself. Like a lot quieter. Oh, I have it fucking blasting. We're gonna put it to... How's this sound? Does this sound better? That's better. Excellent. Hell yeah, we're jamming now. I can put my headphones all the way on now. Okay, I think it's gonna... I want it to be Fuecoco. So that's gonna be my guess. The music be louder. You're trying to not hear Josh. You know, it's a really great way to not hear Josh. To get permabanned forever from the stream. You won't hear anything then. Sounds like a great... God damn it. Nino, you're gonna leave the rest of the viewers here to try and get a tier list in order without you. Can you mod me so I could do it myself? Need to for mod. Nino, I'll make you mod. I've offered this before. It's do you want to be mod is the actual question. You think Fuecoco is going to shine first? I hope so. That's not true that I never wanted to. I offered it to you and you said no, it was too much pressure. A long time ago. Not in the current era. It was in season 1 of the Josh CV live stream. I remember. That sounds like me, to be honest. Yeah, that's what you said. I'll do it, Nino. Just say the words. But also, I do need help. You love the 4th gen soundtrack? I think the 4th gen soundtrack is the best thing about Gen 4. I feel like I've not matured at all over the years, maybe even reverse, so I think I'm ready. The words. I need everyone's help. I have some ideas for what Wednesday's tier list is going to be, but I haven't locked it down officially yet. So I want to do a tier list that's shorter. And that's not going to be too, like, overwhelmingly controversial. So the first one I'm thinking is... I don't have a shout out command. You know, calm down. Calculated. Yeah, we gotta deactivate that kind of thing before making you mod. Okay, so the first option is tier list of Pikachu clones. What do we think about that? So we got Pachirisu, we got Plusle and Minun, Dedenne. But here's the thing. So here's the one controversial part of that particular tier list. I don't believe Mimikyu is a true and for real Pikachu clone. However, it's not even electric type. The Pokemon itself is hiding underneath a costume of Pikachu. Yeah, it's not a true Pikachu clone. However, if we hit some sort of goal that I set up, maybe like community, like, you know, the channel point goals or something like that, or like a small sub goal or something, we will add Mimikyu to the list. Okay, what do we think about that? Oh my gosh, KLW. Hello. I didn't mean to ignore you, if I'm being completely honest. Yours and Iron's names were the same color to me, and I thought it was the same person. Hello, welcome in. Togedemaru is the actual Pikachu clone of Gen 7. Not to say that there couldn't be two, because technically Plusle and Minun are both Pikachu clones, and in the latest one, you could count the entire Pawmi line as the Pikachu clone as well. Almost at 6 years. Nice. Getting up there. Okay, so what do we think? Do we want to do the Pikachu clones tier list on Wednesday along with the Ultra Extra Special multiple fridge segment stream? Yeah, I haven't trusted many people over the years. Very few have wielded such power. Well, multiple Pikachu clones have multiple types, but they're all still electric type. Alright, so we're in agreement then. Pikachu clone tier list, Wednesday, 5 p.m. EST. Makes sense to me. Mod 2 streams, although both are only sometimes active. Consider me active once again. It took a minute, but we're back. We're back and we're active, baby. I'm on myself, hashtag self-love. Hey, everyone, you go out and be your own mod today. Go out and be your own mod. How is it at Havocon? It's going great. Going real well. We're making all kinds of plants. We're making all kinds of plant boxes. Big plant boxes. Come on in. Okay. You're never that.
I thought you were gonna say you're not okay.
No.
I'm in my pajamas and loaded it up.
So are you gonna join in the chat on Wednesday when we do a tier list for the Pikachu clones, including Pawmot?
I guess so. Nina stole my mod sword.
Well, you still have yours.
I will be there.
And you know what the cool thing is about it, babe? If you watch on both Twitch and YouTube, you can vote twice.
Wow.
Hmm?
Wow.
Oh yeah, so the shiny Pokemon that we catch here today is going to help us protect Mr. Beast's chocolate bar. Because the big content creator news of the day today was that Mr. Beast posted on Twitter asking his fans if they see that his chocolate bars on the shelves at grocery stores are like looking a little messy and not nice, if we could fix them for him.
Nobody's gonna do that.
And I'm like, listen, billionaire man.
About you? Like, what is that? Candy bars, and I'm gonna mess them up on purpose. I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna throw them on the ground and put them in the toilet paper aisle.
Put him in the toilet paper aisle. Oh, it has been working. Yeah, people have been doing it and posting pictures of it. It's not only is it making them look nicer, it's more free advertisement. Uh-oh. Babe, are you around? When she comes back. What? Yeah, this one. Yeah. Been back. It was only one time weeks ago.
I won't forget.
Okay. We have a question from the chat. Nino has redeemed to ask your hot take on Poplio.
What?
What is your hot take on Poplio?
Why does it say Shannon canceled?
Because you said you're gonna throw the chocolate on the ground in the toilet paper aisle.
Well, that's the one with Rowlet.
That one right there.
No, I'm thinking of the game, right? So it's Rowlet.
Rowlet and Litten.
Litten and Poplio. I like Poplio. I like Poplio because I think it has a solid evolutionary line. I didn't play that game. Which one was that?
Sun and Moon.
I didn't play Sun and Moon. So I didn't have a say, and I personally love owls, but I actually still think I would have picked Poplio because they always go with water type. This was like, well, no. It was the X and Y with Fennekin. That was the first time I didn't pick water. And then I definitely was not picking water in this game. It's not a hot take, I'm sorry. It's my opinion. I like Poplio. Do I think he's the best Pokemon? Absolutely not. Are there way better water Pokemon? Absolutely yes. Poplio is just what I would pick because I gotta pick out of 3. And that one I would pick. Sorry.
Oh yeah. I was home with the dog all day.
Yeah, you didn't take him out.
I took him out to pee.
Exhausted and fat, and I gotta go get gas.
Oh, I forgot I have a hydrate button. Hey babe, do me a huge favor. My blue cup, the one, not the water bottle, but the one I was using today. Could you put a little water?
I can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Suki out. Thank you. Hydration coming right up. Dang, a lot of Sprigatitos in that batch. We're not making Shannon do chores. We're asking my wife for a favor. There's a difference. Thank you.
Listen, I do the water so that he takes Ziggy for a walk because I am going nowhere besides the gas station. I'm gonna get a treat at the gas station.
Are you really? Damn. I was gonna ask for one. If you were gonna get one, I was gonna ask for one.
I want to, but I didn't have this. I have.
Sounds nice.
They were like those Danish ones with the jelly in the middle.
Wait, is it a cookie or a Danish?
They're like the Danish cookies. You know what I'm talking about? Do you remember those ones that would come in that tin?
Yeah,
They're kinda
yeah.
like that, but they have like the jelly in the middle.
Yeah, yeah. But it's kind of like still kind of hard.
It's not, oh, like it was so good. It's hardish, but like it was so good. I don't know. They added them to the vending machine, and I had it out.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, see you soon. We're gonna do some reacting later if you care to join. I don't know, memes, funny videos. Okay. Today we had a pretty simple dinner. It was just grilled chicken and potatoes. Huh? It wasn't baked. No one listened to this ad. Also, why am I even getting this ad? Video's not even over. But yeah, grilled chicken. And potatoes. And I did bake I cut the potatoes up and I put them in the oven, seasoned them up. Delish. An artist I did turned out to be a crabby person. My shiny decidueye I was named after him because part of his name sounded like Arrow. But after I can't get a replacement, I'll release the original. You're gonna release it? Are you gonna do a releasing ceremony? Like I do? I'm a fan of the practice. Like we always say. Sometimes you gotta kill your shinies. Can't rename it, it's been transferred too many times. It's true. It's true. I feel that. Well, respect. Decidueye is going to be coming to Scarlet and Violet very soon, in a couple weeks. Oops. Do do do. When Decidueye comes to Scarlet and Violet, I might actually for sure shiny hunt Rowlet. Because shiny Rowlet is sick. And I haven't shiny hunted any of the 7-star raid Pokemon yet. No more songs for him, that's good. We like swift action. Rowlet was your first Masuda? Nice. That's a good one. I've never gotten shiny Rowlet before. So I'm gonna do it. Quaxley, the cop was your first Masuda ever? Quaxley was the first Generation 9 Pokemon I got on stream. Circles in the pen in Sun and Moon. What's that? What a time. The Sun and Moon era. So good, so good. Oh, also everyone, I have been binging the Pokemon Journeys anime to catch up before the new series starts with the new protagonist. It's pretty good. I'm on to Master Journeys, which is the second series, I believe. Shiny Cop then had 2 eggs left in my team. I was like, okay, let's hatch them as well. The second was another shiny. That's wild. Could never be me. Yeah, it's all on Netflix, and I have a lot of time to binge stuff while I'm working when I work from home. So that's what I've been watching recently, and I got through an entire season in one day, like last week. I haven't had any other days that were quite that, I didn't watch quite that many any other days, but I've been working my way through pretty quickly. Oh, we've been playing Leaf Green. That's cool. I've been thinking about wanting to play through Leaf Green or Fire Red. You lost a shiny race during Nils' follower special. Guy got his first shiny within 2 minutes. Second, literally 15 seconds after. What the hell? What was he shiny hunting? Azumarill. Was it Outbreaks? First time considering a half shiny team. Ivysaur's shiny Pidgeotto. Wasn't feeling the random encounters at the time, but might go for Lapras or Eevee. Ooh. Outbreak plus Charm plus Sandwich. Oh yeah, that's usually a fairly quick hunt. Like the shiny Sandwich, you mean? I miss random encounters. Overworld encounters take so much more energy. It does and it doesn't. I mean, the odds are a little better because you're technically seeing so many more encounters at one time. So I kind of think of it that way. You know what I miss and I want to do? Maybe we'll do. I think I want to go back. Maybe to BDSP or Let's Go. And I want to do a legendary soft reset hunt. It's been quite a minute since we've done a legendary soft reset hunt. I am not interested whatsoever in doing the what is it? The Gigantamax trail shiny hunting of the legendaries. But I do want to do a soft reset hunt. Did you read that as Resident Evil multiple times with random encounters? No, but is anyone else excited for Resident Evil 4 Remake this month? We're probably going to play it. Shiny badge quest on Let's Go. That could be fun. Because it's not too hard to get a Let's Go shiny. Although it is kind of hard. I've been thinking about what kind of run I want to do, because I want to do something that is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but that we can realistically finish. I think my last idea was way too ambitious, where I'm like, I'm going to catch a shiny for every encounter in Scarlet and Violet. And I'm like, that maybe might take literally 7 years to do. There's going to be 3 generations by the time we're done with that. Halfway through the Platinum DTQ, one day I'll finish it. Good luck. So yeah, I'm thinking about something I want to do. Maybe like even I mean, we could do like a regular kind of Nuzlocke in Scarlet and Violet. We could probably easily do like a shiny type quest in Legends Arceus. Let's Go would be interesting as well. Oh no. Diamond shiny badge quest. Yeah, sounds hard. Let's Go games are so underrated, actually. I think they're good. But BDSP has, you can soft reset for Arceus in BDSP, which is pretty wild. I don't know. I would much rather play Let's Go than BDSP or Sword and Shield, if I'm being honest. Soft reset for Celebi on Virtual Console. When they eventually bring Crystal to Nintendo Switch Online, we will soft reset for Celebi. Josh defending LGPE after Nidoran. Yeah, that was fucked up. That was fucked up. Probably not until next year, yeah. If ever. Ooh, but Metroid Prime, or not Metroid Prime, Metroid Fusion is coming to Nintendo Switch Online this week. And let me tell you, I'm really excited about that. What was Nidoran? I was shiny hunting Nidoran in Let's Go, and it took forever, and even to this day, we didn't get it. Metroid Fusion is so good. I remember playing it on the Game Boy Advance back in the day. And you know what the thing is too? I have it. I have Metroid Prime, or I keep wanting to say Metroid Prime Fusion. I have Metroid Fusion on my 3DS. Oh, Metroid is some of my favorite Nintendo games. You know what's... So the original and Super Metroid and Metroid, or Samus 2 or Metroid 2 Return of Samus or whatever, are all on Virtual Console right now. Fusion's coming, and then Dread, which is the most recent one, actually made for the Switch. Pretty much that entire mainline 2D series is all on Switch after this week. Super highly recommended. Oh, Dread is so good. You can ask Shannon. I literally did not put that game down until I finished it. I got that game and literally just played it until I was done. Oh, you started it over. All right, everyone, send me Pokemon videos in the chat. I'm reacting to your Pokemon videos. Josh CV React Arc. It's happening. I feel you on that. It did hurt my hands. Ridley is a naughty dragon. Hell yeah, you got that right. You got that right. I've seen some videos. Yeah, Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Introduced people to a lot of different, formerly lesser known Nintendo characters. We're gonna do one more line of eggs. Green Hood, that's Luigi. Yeah, KLW, you're right. Oh, you're thinking of Toon Link. Toad is the Ganondorf of the Mario Kingdom. That thing's evil for sure. I haven't seen 1-0 on this shiny hunt today. But yeah, Toad is definitely evil. Everyone, did you all hear that Detective Pikachu 2 movie is officially happening? This is huge. How many herbs do I have? You mean like Herba Mysticas? I think I literally have none. Imagine an alternate universe where small and cute things were actually the norm of being extremely scary and Toad being the true villain in Mario. I think that's our universe. Toad is scary. All right, last egg. Yeah, I don't know that Ryan Reynolds will come back. But like Detective Pikachu, I'm gonna spoil Detective Pikachu 1. Ryan Reynolds turns back into a human. So I don't see how it's gonna work. They gotta do something. Oops. He was the dad, yeah. Ryan Reynolds was Justice Smith's dad. Oh. Life, am I right? Maybe I'll just have a smaller roll. Yeah, maybe. Detective Pikachu is so good. Okay. Let's expose my subscription page. Out for dinner now. It was fun hanging. Unsure if I will be back. See ya. Good evening and good nights. Have a great night. Enjoy your dinner. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for being here with us. All right, here's a Pokemon video.
Yep, we're cruising in style with Verizon Home Internet. Got it for just $25 a month. No hidden fees, no surprise price hikes, just the
Here's my live video.
That's it. I'm ditching cable. Switch to
I'm not going to watch this. Let's see. Pokemon memes. That will make your day.
Mamaga. How I feel after one social interaction. Pokemon fans. Tinkerton.
If I laugh... If I laugh at any of these Pokemon memes, I will do a random gift sub. Random gift sub. All right, let's go.
Smoliv.
Once.
You are safe now, my sweet child. I owe you my life. Weak to fighting. Weak to fighting. Weak to fighting. Game Freak says punch cats. How many times has this side duck been KO'd so the one shiny in the horde could be caught? I'm guessing a lot.
Not
Life
funny.
is good, but it can be better. But it can be better. But it can be better. Pokemon community. Why not keep game mechanics more than one generation? Game Freak. It's the law.
Okay.
Oh,
Not funny.
185,000. I am getting outbid by toddlers. What the f? Gen 9 be like. 2017. What's that? We're from the future. Whoa. No way. This is so cool. Huh? Rip to all the Pokemon
I don't understand that.
disappointing shiny colors.
Yeah, these are horrible.
Evil Pokemon organizations then. Evil Pokemon organizations now.
Stupid.
During labor, the pain is so great that a woman can almost imagine what a man feels like when he accidentally KOs a shiny Pokemon. The wild Mewtwo fainted. The best genre of Pokemon are the ones that are just some pink thing. This is what it's all about.
These work better as images. Yeah, what the hell? A lot of Meowth obsession.
Oh my. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm a mysterious old man. Glad we made that clear. Dog has unlimited food, shelter and love inside. Front door opens. Dog. 24-year-old me teaching my...
I'm gonna mute it and I will narrate it myself. 24-year-old me teaching my Pokemon only moves that reduce HP. I missed the last part. This is my neighborhood Ditto. He is a pain in my wire tail. Wait, what the hell? What the fuck? I don't like it. When you're the demon of the Pokemon universe and so powerful that God himself had to banish you to another realm, but you lose number 666 in the Pokedex to a multicolored bug. Wait, who is it? Vivian? Sad Giratina noises. Angels and artwork. I'm baby. Biblically accurate angels. Be not afraid. That's cool. I like it. I accidentally typed in Pokemon instead of Pokemon. I was not disappointed. It's a good image. Oh my, there's a trainer ahead. I must heal my mons first. Use 5 full restores. Victory Road is tough. Rest up a minute. Been there. I don't think this Wailord can get much bigger. Dynamax. What the hell? Is that real? Let him cook. You had the opportunity to call Doppelganger. Whenever my trainer stopped screaming in excitement to tell him I have the worst IVs. Let him cook got you? Not me. Everyone's got to fear someone, not everyone. Priority moves. Ugh. He's going too fast. We gotta slow down. Alright, so we got a poison and dark type and an electric type. He does exactly what I do, but better. Thankful for the Keikogo, but did you have to name him Garbage? I don't want to hear it. Just hold his hand. It'll make sense. Have you seen the Wolfie tournament vid? I watched like half of it. I also watched most of the actual tournament, so it's pretty much just a recap. That's true. Wait, hold on. They did that. They did that. People who abandon their starters. Yeah, that's true. We've just been swept by an Espartha for the 17th time today. Oh man, Pokemon battling, am I right? Speed 122. You can't just make a magician faster. What is this? Pixel? That's not Pokemon. Yeah, I think the vibrator one was the best one yet. Can this ad go away? Why are they making me watch the whole ad? Oh, Apex Legends. Yeah, it's time for YouTube Premium. Cat go fast. Giratina unleashed its true strength. 2-leg starters, 4-leg starters, no leg. That was pretty good. That was good. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Do 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 do. All right, I'm gonna do a random gift sub. We're gonna keep going for now. Hey guys, I found a picture of Ampharos sitting down last night, and I'm losing my fucking mind. Astounding. Can only pick one. Choose wisely. NFT, shiny Pokemon. Yeah. Never forget that we went to tell Misty in the middle of her date to get her ass back in her gym. What was she doing out there? Bring on Vaporeon. Took everything from me. I don't even know who you are, damn. Oh no. Oh no. Guardians, Fake Out, Tailwind, Calm Mind, Bulk Up, Protect. Encore. Oh. Look at me, I'm the coolest TV Lite user now. Whoa, that's true. Dragonite after being good in competitive Pokemon after Gen 1. Ooms has awakened the Ancient One. Me joining a 5-star Ditto raid. Host using anything other than Magikarp. I'm a Pokemon fan, and Meowscarada is my fave Gen 9 Monsumi. Yeah, I think a lot of people agree with that too. I hate to be picky, but I'd love to take care of a Pokemon that's level 5 or under. I'm back after the Elite Four. Favorite Pokemon are. That's good. That's good. I got my Latinas right here. That was good. That got me. I'm only doing one gift sub. I'm not made of money over here. We already laughed. Which side are you on? Homophobia? Homosexual? What? I don't understand that. I don't know. He does Glamora. Yeah. I would play Pokemon if these were the starters, this was the professor, this was the fossil Pokemon, and these were the gym leaders. It's just all turtles. It's all turtles everywhere. Finding a shiny you didn't hunt for, finding a shiny you hunted for, using a website to generate a shiny Pokemon. Don't speak to me or my son ever again. Oh. Sister bought this Piplup plushie a few years ago because she felt bad for it. Gen 2, Fire Breather Dick. Fire Breather Richard. You cowards. Saw this cloud and thought it looked like a girl sleeping, so one thing led to another and I sketched this. That's a tentacle, actually. Yeah, that's a tentacle. You tried to escape the Pokemon Center. Oh. Hope you got me something shiny for Valentine's Day. You know I did. You know it, babe. Oh my god, that's what you got, Nino. You trying to grow a beard at 26 years old? My 19-year-old brother. This like is because Quaxley is weird to me and Final Evo bipedal. You're gonna duck to stand on 4 legs? Professor Oak when a kid dives to the bottom of the ocean to fight sharks. Professor Oak when a kid gets on a bicycle indoors. The whole class heard your quick and silent fart. Back up. She did enjoy the 29 shiny Noibat you sent her. Pikachu's face here. Pikachu's face. Catch a Meowth. We've got... There's so many Meowth memes. Why are there so many Meowth memes? Long pussy. Long pussy. Come to note of, we have Realistic Bird, Flying Pikachu, Mom, can we have Grookey, Chimchar, and Apom? There are monkeys at home. Overused meme. Anti-abortion law. What the hell? Your opinion. Crossover with Yu-Gi-Oh! The Avengers. Forgot his name. Funny one. I feel after every shave. Write your funny comments with the TTS to be here. Okay. Well, there were 2 or 3 funny ones in there. In that 9-minute video. Bulba without bulb is cursed. Should we watch the complete history of the Nuzlocke? I only watched like 5 minutes of it. This was a good video. Open the real life gym. Let's watch the complete history. Where'd it go? The complete history of the Nuzlocke. And I'm just gonna lean back and chill. And then I'm gonna get going.
Content today. Nuzlocke series like
What? I just got an ad.
Are forever entwined.
What the hell?
Love Entwined, exclusively at K.
You've seen me in countless TV shows and movies.
Tiny bit louder? Okay.
At the back of your
if you
Give me 1 second. We are going to... I'm gonna make my thing here smaller. Smaller. Okay. Give it a little volume. Let me know how this sounds.
played every single Pokemon game but somehow had never been on the internet, you would have no idea what a Nuzlocke is. Despite being one of the most popular ways of playing Pokemon, Nuzlocks aren't mentioned anywhere in the games themselves. Despite this, Nuzlocks are so popular that they've even been adapted to other non-Pokemon games, even though they were specifically designed for Pokemon.
What?
If you're watching this video, you probably already know what a Nuzlocke is. In fact, you've probably watched 1 or 2 of them. If you don't already know,
I've done a
don't
few of
sweat it,
them.
I'll be explaining in a second.
I've failed
What's
every
funny
time.
about Nuzlocks is most people don't know where they come from or even why they're called Nuzlocks in the first place. Even some of us content creators who stream them don't know. So I took it upon myself to take a deep dive into the furthest, grimiest corners of the internet to find out where Nuzlocks came from and how we got to where we are now.
Okay, it
This
can't be
is the
that
complete
grimy.
History of the Nuzlocke. Before we continue with the video, I'd like to take a moment to thank today's sponsor,
Yeah.
Rhyme. Living in
yeah,
America,
yeah,
you might think you can
yeah.
video. Throughout history, there have been many instances
Emerald
of players
Nuzlocke?
bypassing a game's intended gameplay in favor of something
We could
more
try it. We could
challenging.
try it.
Beating the original Doom was already a challenge in itself, but it only took 5 hours. With the ability to post recordings of your gameplay online, gamers started competing to see who could beat games the fastest, which in turn led to speedrunning. There's only so many times you can play one game before getting sick of it. Pokemon faced this exact same problem going into the early 2000s.
Not me.
Each
I'll play
new
Resident
installment
Evil
was
all
pretty
day,
much
every day.
just red and blue with a fresh coat of paint.
I'll play
And this is
Bloodborne
pretty
and
much
Resident
been the
Evil
case ever
4
since. For the players who started
countless
with Gen 1,
times.
they've pretty much mastered the gameplay at this point. They've seen everything there is to be seen. The series became too repetitive, easy, and dull. There was no more challenge. There were no more stakes. And that's exactly how Nick Franco felt in 2010 before he created the Nuzlocke. Bored of his college classes, Nick decided to start a new save file on his old Ruby cartridge.
Oh.
But after realizing that beating Ruby would be just as boring as studying for finals, Nick decided
What
to
is
set
this?
2 rules for himself. 1. He could only catch the first new Pokemon he encountered in each differently named area.
Isn't the
and
Nuzlocke
2,
name
if
based
a
on
Pokemon
Lost?
fainted, he would have
The
to
character
release it.
Locke
And
from
thus,
Lost.
the first Nuzlocke ever began. Nick quickly realized that this style of gameplay resulted in a closer bond between him and his Pokemon. A bond like he'd never experienced.
See, this is why I want to do a Nuzlocke on stream, is because I want us to have like Pokemon from the team that we like all like grow attached to as a community and are devastated for when they die.
Pokemon he used to ignore were now key members of his team, giving him a newfound appreciation of them whenever they came in clutch. If you've ever played a Nuzlocke, you know this feeling all too well.
I could lose Swampert this turn. Oh my god, my heart.
You'll also know how heartbreaking it is seeing one of them faint.
No!
Throughout his run, Nick thought that it
Did we do Nuzlocke back in the day? That's why I said this. Yeah, I was just gonna say, do you remember our yellow Nuzlocke that we did? Where we had our Clefable that we got all the way to the champion, whose name was Dave, and we lost to the champion.
would be fun to share his experience with others. So he did what any sane person would: create a 14-page webcomic detailing his playthrough. This was a problematic era for internet humor, so I don't recommend reading the original webcomic.
Ooh.
Instead, I'll sum it up for you while showing the panels that aren't going to make YouTube or Pikachu mad at me. Nick picked Trico as his starter and caught a Seedot and Zigzagoon shortly after. Now, he didn't feel
I think the one you're referring to, Nino, is actually Soul Silver. I think. Or was it Emerald? I thought it was Soul Silver, but maybe it was Emerald.
great about these encounters, but with due time, he grew to appreciate them. Seedot would evolve into the Nuzleaf, which gives the Nuzlocke challenge half of its name, and then die on the same page. The name Nuzlocke is derived from the
It wasn't Leaf Green. Oh, there's John Locke, yeah. Canuck, how's it going? Welcome in. I don't think it was Leaf Green. I don't think we ever did Leaf Green. Good to see you. I was like, Canuck, why does it say you're a first-time chatter? And then I realized that I only know you from watching other streams that you are also in. So welcome in. Yeah, it was either Emerald or Soul Silver, but yeah, you might be right. It might have been Emerald.
these two panels, in which Nuzleaf's face is replaced by the character John Locke from the TV show Lost. That probably sounds very strange now, but Lost was one of the biggest shows in the early 2000s. Also, this was right around the time where memes were even becoming a thing, so the bar for being considered hilarious was a lot lower. So of course, fans of the webcomic decided to name the entire challenge after it. Catching a Silcoon that quickly evolved into Beautifly, Nick was about to be faced with his first obstacle, a tale as old as time.
Oh no.
Overworld Poison. Rushing to the Pokemon Center, he
Oh.
held on to hope that his Pokemon would be able to survive. But Nick's suffering was only just beginning. Beautifly, Zigzagoon, Loudred, Pelipper, Medicham, Camerupt, Hariyama, Walrein, and Sceptile were all met with similar fates. They were gone. Forever. Nevertheless,
Ooh.
Nick did demonstrate some great strategies that are still used in Nuzlocke today. For example, playing around Slaking's Truant ability with Protect, going hyper-offensive against Tate and Liza, using Perish Song against Steven's Metagross. These techniques allowed him to complete his run, become the champion, and change Pokemon forever. It wasn't long before readers started posting their own Nuzlocke comics online. The earliest one that I could find was
Yeah, we gotta do a
posted to
Nuzlocke
forums
soon.
on December 20th
I'm really
of
feeling it now
2010.
after watching
Shiro's
this video.
Trial, a Nuzlocke adventure in Kanto, spends a whopping 43 chapters, and frankly,
Okay.
the art is quite impressive, especially when compared to Franco's. Shiro's story is interesting because instead of just retelling the events and adding personality to each character, she goes full headcanon. She even goes so far as to skip over or change major events, such as how she beat Blue's final Pokemon in the champion battle. Instead of simply OHKOing Charizard with Graveler, Shiro opts for a more interesting story beat, having Blue forfeit after realizing his Pokemon were controlled by Mewtwo. Mewtwo goes on to become the final challenge instead, hence leading to the name Shiro's Trial. The Nuzlocke forums also had a section for written logs. The first one of these I found was a Heart Gold Nuzlocke posted on January 5th, 2011. And it sure is something. From what I can tell, the Nuzlocker did manage to beat Red on Mount Silver. I'm not sure exactly how they did it, but hey, I trust them. What this era perfectly encapsulated was the emotional connection that Nuzlockers form with their Pokemon.
That's what I want. That's what I want with my Pokemon.
For years to come. Before the days of speed up,
What if we did just a regular... What if we did just a regular Scarlet Violet Nuzlocke? What if we did that? Because I do want to do the new games, like the new exciting game, you know?
Candy and super optimization, Nuzlocks would take days, if not months, to beat. Dozens of hours spent leveling up a Pokemon only to lose them to a dumb mistake meant so much more back
What if you
then
start a
than it
Nuzlocke
does
right
nowadays.
now?
That's why from this era, losing a Pokemon was often met with depictions of heavy sorrow. Real quick, if you're enjoying the video, I hope you'll consider subscribing. We are so close to 1 million subscribers. And
Everyone,
we
if you're
just need a
enjoying the
little more
video,
love to get
I hope you consider subscribing. I am currently live right now on Twitch and YouTube. YouTube.com/JoshCVVids, or here on Twitch.tv/JoshCVLive. I stream on both every Monday and Wednesday usually. And this coming Wednesday is a very exciting and special stream. We are bringing back a beloved segment called the Fridge segment. And since all of you made it to this point in the stream, I'm going to go ahead and give you all a sneak peek of what I have planned. If you want to see a sneak peek, post your favorite emote in the chat or something. Hype, 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 hype. Peeking, that's a great emote. One of my favorites as well. Speaking of emotes, in correlation with our Fridge segment stream, which we will be doing on Wednesday, bringing back the beloved Fridge segment, we will also be debuting our very first animated emote for all subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and non-binary pals, say hello to Josh CV1 Dance. It's gonna be an amazing time, everyone. You'll be able to spam this thing in the chat while we're doing our Fridge segment, getting all hype and everything. It's going to be a great time. That'll be available starting Wednesday, all subscribers. And now back to the video. It is holding a bottle of hot sauce, Cholula hot sauce. And you know the Cholula hot sauce is going to make an appearance on Wednesday. You just know it. So yeah, that'll be debuting for all subscribers. And I am giving away a gift sub tonight because I laughed at the other video. Yeah, it's not Tabasco, it's Cholula. You can tell by the rounded top. The rounded, like, wooden top. That's the Cholula bottle.
June 2011. Twitch has just launched, and gaming channels on YouTube are rising in popularity. In fact, the earliest Nuzlocke video I could find on YouTube is from this year. It's a 30-second animated clip from the user's webcomic. Today, it's nearly impossible to find Nuzlocke content from this era by using YouTube's search engine. But by using Google and filtering by date,
Thank
you'll
you so
find
much,
dozens of
Nino.
people linking to their own series. The earliest Nuzlocke series I found was Hayden's
Diamond.
Run from December of 2011, and it is 52 episodes long. Incredibly, Hayden is still making great Pokemon content today. Nuzlocke series like this one laid the groundwork for how we watch Nuzlocks today. Viewers were able to see what happened in real time, as opposed to being
Imagine
told
sitting
what
down
happened
with your
after the
coworkers
fact.
watching
This
a
way of
Nuzlocke.
showcasing Nuzlocks brought the audience and the player closer than ever before. Encountering the area's best Pokemon, witnessing the death of a valuable team member, nearly wiping to the hardest battle in the game, viewers were now able to experience a similar feeling of emotion as the player. As Nuzlocks rose in popularity, people wanted to find ways of making
Hayden
their
is
Nuzlocke
great.
stand out. The first domino in the chain that would eventually lead to the myriad of Nuzlocke variants we have today was the Universal Pokemon Game Randomizer.
Hell yeah.
This tool swaps every Pokemon in the game with a random one, leading to hilarious and very chaotic playthroughs.
Groudon.
But I mean,
Introducing
Oh.
new sweet and savory crepes.
No.
For a limited time.
Everyone, while you're looking at this beautiful, delicious crepe, consider subscribing on YouTube, youtube.com/JoshTVvids. I post videos every single freaking day. I go live every Monday and Wednesday. We're making great stuff over there. We're having a great time. We're all hanging out and doing a great job. And I am trying to grow the channel to 1,000 subscribers so that I can apply for partner. And yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Or it could be Weedle. The same is true of opposing trainers in the game.
Wait, does that mean my rival gets...
Smells like crepe.
Oh, why did I do that? No!
You would never know what you're going up against, making planning totally irrelevant. A few other creators you might know also started posting their own Nuzlocke series around this time, but Patters would be the first to attempt one with the randomizer tool. Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer Nuzlocke Part 1. Bad start.
Bad
And a
start.
bad start it was.
Types like the Bulbasaur one will still be grass type and stuff like that. At least that's what I've experienced so far. Let's have a look what we got here. Oh,
Making it to the starter selection screen, Patters realizes that he hasn't even turned the randomizer on. After restarting and choosing Meditite as his starter, Patters not only loses the first rival battle, he also fails to catch the first Pokemon, wasting all of his Pokeballs in the
Oh,
process.
boy.
34 episodes
Yeah, we're gonna
later,
do one.
Patters finally makes it to the champion battle and revives one of his Pokemon.
so it's gonna be 3 against 6, which I still think is the odds are in his favor.
I think this is funny because it just encapsulates how different this era was. Nowadays, doing something like this would be kind of unthinkable, but back in the day, it was kind of the Wild West. With Let's Plays and Nuzlocks now on the rise, so too was the never-ending list of fan games. A lot of them were garbage, which of course you'd expect, but some of them went on to be mainstays in the Nuzlocking community. Even some of the garbage ones.
Emerald
Namely,
Kaizo.
Pokemon Dark Rising, a fan-made ROM hack made by a modder named Dark Rising Girl in 2012. This game might have the cringy dialogue, countless typos, edgy story, and poorly designed Fakemon that plague these early ROMs,
What
but what
the
matters is that
hell?
it
What
was
was that?
and poorly designed Fakemon
Blazard? New stream mascot, everyone. Blazard. Get that. What is that? It looks like it's like what's the one? Why am I blanking on the name of the third legendary from Gen 6? Zygarde? But like way worse. Blazard.
that plagued these early ROMs, but what matters is that it was incredibly hard to Nuzlocke. Random trainers jumping out at you, completely revamped base stats and abilities, and poorly coded, well, everything. These are the ingredients that make Dark Rising so formidable.
Yeah.
People would raise their Pokemon 20 to 30 levels higher than their opponents and still end up losing.
What?
In 2013, Shady Penguin's run would only last 7 episodes before he got swept by a random trainer in a cave. We know that Nuzlockes were created to increase the difficulty for veteran players, but what happens when even those become too easy? The answer is probably obvious. Make harder Nuzlockes. Introducing the Nuzlocke variants. Egglock, Wedlock, Randomizer, Wonderlock, Cage Lock, Soul Link, Gift Lock, Sleep Lock, Zombie Lock. Okay, I'm obviously not going to name every single one. There's like 100 of these. The reason why there's so many of these is that all you need is one new rule to distinguish it from a regular Nuzlocke. Seriously, you could come up with your very own Nuzlocke right now.
Let's do it. So hear me out. It's a Nuzlocke, right? Wonder if they'll cover Ironmon or like the hardcore Nuzlocke or whatever. All right, so it's a Nuzlocke, right? It's all the Nuzlocke rules. You catch the first Pokemon, you give them a nickname, they die, they're dead forever. But listen to this. Every time this is gonna be called the Pokemon Lunch Lock. You can only do it in Scarlet and Violet. And you have to make the favorite sandwich of all of your Pokemon. Or else you have to release them. I don't know. We're still working on it.
Creators do it all the time.
We'll come back.
The Ludlock or the Shady Lock.
The Ludlock.
Shady Penguin was one of the first Pokemon YouTubers to do a Nuzlocke variant in this style and to name it after himself. Shady began uploading the very first Shady Lock back in February of 2014. Aside from the basic Nuzlocke rules, Shady added an
Sandwich
extra one
Lock.
that he would only be able to heal via potions that he would hack into the game. What's so bad about that, you might be wondering? Well, potions don't restore your power points. Once a move ran out of PP, he would never be able to use it again, which basically took away his ability to grind for levels. Oh,
Ooh.
also, this challenge was a randomizer. As you can imagine, it didn't go very well. Shady's first run, though, started off pretty strong. He got a Grand Bull with Intimidate as his starter. He then caught a Vigoroth and a Wartortle, and most surprisingly, figured out that Tail Whip was actually one of the most valuable moves any of his Pokemon could learn. If you lowered your opponent's defense stat enough, you could basically one-shot it, which is really useful when you're trying to conserve PP. Things were looking good until he remembered what lay ahead. Nugget Bridge, the gauntlet of trainers guaranteed to drain every last move that he had. This is an early example of something that still happens today when a Nuzlocke is too difficult. Shady updated his rules. After defeating a gym, Shady would be granted 1 token that he could use to heal his Pokemon at a Pokemon Center. In a poll, Shady's viewers accepted this new rule and the run continued. Shady took his Grand Bull all the way to the Elite Four, where he was met with a new challenge. He was out of tokens, his Alakazam was basically useless, and his entire team was underleveled. He made it through a single battle, but then wiped to Bruno. Shady didn't give up there, though. A year later, he'd try again with Leaf Green and succeed. He moved on to Heart Gold after that, and wiped. And then a year after that, he beat Platinum. As more and more Nuzlocke variants came out, a streamer called Excessively Ave came up with the brilliant idea of completing a gauntlet of every single mainline Pokemon game with a different set of rules applied to each Nuzlocke. He called it the Nuzlocke Gauntlet. In 2016, Pokemon saw a huge spike in popularity, in part thanks to Pokemon Go. To capitalize on all the traffic coming through their channels, M&J TV, TrueGreen7, Pokeaim MD, and Shofu all posted their own Nuzlocke. If we went into detail on all these, we'd be here all day, so instead let's talk about the other most important thing that happened in 2016. The birth of the hardcore Nuzlocke.
There it
Enter
is.
Yawn, who you might know as Pokemon Challenges, the self-titled greatest Nuzlocker in the world. Yawn began streaming on Twitch this year, with the goal of combining Pokemon Challenges with the hardcore gaming culture often found around games like Dota 2 or League of Legends. To do this, he'd add in additional rules to make his Nuzlockes more challenging, such as not allowing items to be used in battle, and capping the level of his Pokemon to match the strongest Pokemon of the next gym leader. He first implemented these rules in a ROM hack called Pokemon Storm.
Well, everyone, we're having a great time here today. Thank you so much for joining me. Once again, we're going to be giving away a gift sub today a little bit later on in the stream because I laughed at that video. Big, exciting stream coming up next stream on Wednesday. We're going to be debuting our brand new very first animated emote, along with doing a special tier list, as well as some fridge segments. So exciting stuff there. Get excited. Now back to the show.
Silver, made by Draiano, who would go on to create some of the most popular ROM hacks to date. Draiano's ROM hacks were known for their variety of encounters and buffs to Pokemon that are otherwise very weak. This made for a more interesting and replayable run-through. Pair that with an overall harder game and a streamer willing to punish himself whenever he lost, and you've got a gaming channel ready to blow up. Okay, it took a couple of years, but in the meantime, Jan and his small, tight-knit community were becoming extremely passionate about hardcore Nuzlocks. Understanding that his personality and skill were enough, Jan dropped the punishment gimmick and instead focused on becoming the best Nuzlocker. After beating the Draiano games, 2018 saw Jan take on the hardest ROM hacks to date, the Kaizo Trilogy, created by programmer Sinister Hooded Figure. Right off the bat, Blue
Created
Kaizo
by a
was
sinister
proving to be
hooded
a
figure.
nightmare. There were exploding Pokemon everywhere.
Oh, can we live that? Easily.
Overworld puzzles took forever to solve. Brock's ace was an Aerodactyl, for crying out loud.
Whoa!
And he's the first gym leader. Jan determined that an itemless Nuzlocke would be impossible, something that he still stands by to this day. Even after allowing himself to spam potions,
I can't win otherwise. I need to spam potions here. That's the only way I win. God damn it.
it would still take 3 months and over 49 attempts to finally beat this game.
Let's go!
3 months?
Half a year of this bullshit. 49 attempts.
Crystal Kaizo was the same story, except Jan knew what to expect this time. With immense planning and a boatload of potions, he completed it in just 10 attempts.
That's it.
Oh my god, this run is finally over. Yes! Oh my god! I never want to play this game again.
Emerald Kaizo, on the other hand,
this is it, boys. Just explode, you piece of shit, please! It's over. We lost.
nothing could prepare him for that.
That sucks, man. That really sucks.
But before we get into Jan's 2019 attempt at Emerald Kaizo, we first have to talk about something else that happened in 2019. Something that would change everything. Not just for Jan, but the Nuzlocking and Pokemon
8,000 attempts.
This is the year we got the
Kaizo Iron Man.
Clocking in at just under 18 minutes, Jaden Animations broke the internet with an incredibly animated story time detailing her very first Nuzlocke.
Jaden Animations Nuzlocke videos are really, really good. If you haven't watched them, you probably have. They have like millions and millions of views. Super popular. They're really, really fun. Really good. Definitely recommend.
From admitting that she always thought this kid was a monkey to going into two of the hardest matches underleveled.
Hey, 42? Uh-oh, I was even more underleveled for Maxie. It doesn't go down?
Jaden perfectly blended humor and tension to keep every viewer engaged. She even threw in clips from her actual playthrough to prove that it all really happened.
Oh my gosh, that does a lot of damage. Stop!
But what really showcased Jaden's storytelling prowess were the handful of setups and payoffs throughout the story. For instance, a bit about her Torchic accidentally knocking out 2 Zigzagoons on early routes.
Dude, Teriyaki kills another Zigzagoon I was about to catch. What's your problem with Zigzagoons?
Only for one to then KO her Nuzleaf later on.
And the worst happened. Wait, no. Stop.
Jaden confesses that this death was
Corn.
actually due to a misclick, which I'm sure is something we can all relate to.
Weakens fighting damage, which and that's a one-shot item. That is now Heatran
getting a higher attack, but also becoming confused.
Right. So Cresselia taking weak damage against a fighting type attack.
There's even a setup that didn't get paid off until Yon reacted to Jaden's video shortly after. Apparently, KOing a bunch of Meryl to level up her Magneton gave Magneton just enough HP EVs to survive an earthquake from Winona's Altaria on 2 HP, a moment Jaden thought was simply a blessing from the RNG gods. After a few more lucky breaks, Jaden went on to finish her Nuzlocke with only 2 Pokemon left, and the rest is history. What a way to come full circle too, from a poorly drawn webcomic to a masterfully executed animation. Jaden tapped into what started the Nuzlocke sensation in the first place, sharing the experience through quick and digestible anecdotes. It also helped that Jaden's video is really funny. Nuzlocks usually put you in.
So that's what I would want to do if we end up doing one, which I think at this point it's pretty much guaranteed. We're gonna start a Nuzlocke on stream within the next couple weeks. I want to do Scarlet and Violet. We're gonna do it, and I think I'm just gonna like take the streams and edit it down. I'm not gonna make more than like 2 or 3 actual YouTube videos out of the entire run. So like we'll do however long it takes, and then I'll take the whole thing and I'll cut it down to like 3 30-ish minute videos or something. So that we have like all the best parts, you know? I feel like that's like one of the things that I think there's merit to like watching the entire thing. But that's what the stream's for. Come to the stream, you can see the whole thing. But then we'll put the YouTube video up of the cut down version. It's snappy, it's fun, it's like all the best moments. That's what I think I'm gonna do.
In humorous situations.
Okay. Horse. Ah! Pray that I don't get crit and I don't die to poison. Come on, no crit. Crits me. It crit me. Please survive.
But Jaden's writing, animation, and storytelling really enhance these moments further. That's not to say that watching a Nuzlocke performed in real time is somehow worse, though. In fact, there's a whole lot of people who prefer to watch them live compared to after the fact. The authenticity, the stakes, the I was there moments. It's a whole different experience. The way
That's what I was just saying.
Franco and Jaden shared their Nuzlocks might be what caused Nuzlocking to take off, but the real lifeblood of the scene are the people streaming their Nuzlocks on Twitch or YouTube right now. People like watching high-level players strategizing and executing extremely high-level plays.
Spreadsheets.
I'm not saying that it's worse to do a post-com, highly narrated, high-effort video. In fact, a lot of people really like that, which is part of the reason why, as of the time I'm recording this, Jaden's video sits at 84 million views. Those views do not include the countless PokeTuber reaction videos, so yeah, it's entirely.
Showing up on the first page of Google?
Everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Super appreciated. This video is longer than I thought. What do we have? 20 minutes left. We might not finish this.
Video has been watched over 100 million times. With Jaden's video blowing up, everybody wanted a piece of the Nuzlocking cake, but not everybody had the incredible animation skills and narration abilities that Jaden had. Of course, you don't need to be an incredible animator to be able to play a Nuzlocke or to make it entertaining, especially considering there are tons of games that you can Nuzlocke and new challenge rules being added regularly. Because there was suddenly such a high demand for Nuzlocke content, new PokeTubers began popping up immediately. One creator in particular, PurpleCliff, actually did something really interesting by pulling off a viral Nuzlocke series on TikTok. What's more, YouTubers from across the platform who didn't do Pokemon as their main niche also had a lot of success doing Nuzlocke challenges. Alpharad, Ludwig, and Smalland all made really great Pokemon Nuzlocke videos, despite the fact that they do a bunch of different game content. And last but not least, this era saw the rise of the Pro Nuzlocker. Leading the pack is none other than Yon, who saw a humongous spike in viewership following a reaction to Jaden's viral video. This is probably a good time to say that I did not do a lot of the research for this video myself, and I'd like to thank Yon and DRXX, aka Drew, for their help putting together this video and making sure that everything was accurate. For creators who play exclusively hardcore Nuzlocke, a lot of times the base game of Pokemon is just way too easy. Because of that, in order to really have any meaningful challenge, they have to play ROM hacks, the most famous of which is Emerald Kaizo.
Well, would you look at that?
We talked about Blue and Crystal Kaizo earlier, but Emerald Kaizo is special. First, it was a lot more accessible thanks to the quality of life updates that just came along with Gen 3 in general. It was also the hardest of the trilogy. Also, it doesn't hurt that Emerald is a fan favorite Pokemon game. The first person to attempt hardcore
Emerald's so
Nuzlocking
good.
Emerald Kaizo would be a streamer named Luop Mail, who at the time was one of Yon's mods. Luop Mail had been a part of Yon's community for about
This whole
2
section
years,
is about
pushing
Emerald
him to optimize
Kaizo,
his gameplay and think
Hardcore
more
Plus, and an
strategically.
evolving
The two of you met
meta,
up in real life during
Bloodlock,
Gamescom in 2018, and
Return
Theory
to Dark
crafted Blue
Rising,
Kaizo Elite Four
Radical
team.
Red,
Jon claims
the
he never
future.
would have beaten the first 2 Kaizo games without Luop
All right, we're
Mail's
skipping to the
encouragement.
future.
So creators streaming their
Thank you so much to Niels for following. You were the special recipient of the random gift sub. Greatly appreciated. Enjoy.
Nuzlocks no matter what time of day or night you try to watch. And because new Pokemon games and fan games are always coming out, the Nuzlocke community is always evolving. What I think is really cool about Nuzlocking is the fact that it brings people together so much. Nuzlocking started as a webcomic, but it was a webcomic that people really related to. They really understood, they really felt like they were a part of the journey. Nuzlocking has changed a lot since its inception. There's obviously major differences between one guy creating a webcomic to share a challenge run of his favorite video game compared to, you know, a massively created animation with over 80 million views compared to the best Nuzlocker in the world taking on the hardest Nuzlocke live in front of 10,000 people. But what I think is neat about all 3 of these is that there's this shared sense of community. Pokemon is notoriously a single-player game, but Nuzlocks bring people together. Whether to celebrate the highs and commiserate the lows, or whether to work together to beat one of the hardest games ever created, Nuzlocking brings people together. And that's what I think is really special about it. So, no matter the game, no matter if it's the first casual run or a hardcore deathless Nuzlocke, I'm confident that Nuzlocks will be here to stay for a while.
Oh yeah. Adding the next one to the mix. The Josh C. Vlog. We're doing it. The Josh C. Vlog. I'm going to come up with the rules. I don't know what it's going to be yet. But hey, everyone. Thanks for being here. Super appreciated. We'll see you Wednesday for the big important stream. Don't want to miss it. We are going to be dancing, having a great time. This new emote's going to go live on Wednesday, so if you are subscribed, you will get access to our first animated emote. You'll be able to use that during the fridge segments. We're going to be doing a tier list for the best Pokemon clone. You're going to want to be there to vote for your favorites. Thank you all so much for joining me. Super appreciated. We'll see you next time. Bye.